Hello all, this is Komli from BVC Engineering College, Odalrevu, Autonomous. Our topic is Introduction to Nonlinear Wave Shaping. Before going to the definition of nonlinear wave shaping, just I am reminding the definition of linear wave shaping. Linear wave shaping is the process of altering the shape of non-sinusoidal signals. If the sinusoidal signal is given as input, then output voltage may vary. So coming to nonlinear wave shaping, it is the process of changing the shape of sinusoidal signal. That means that we are altering the shape of sinusoidal signal by using nonlinear wave shaping. So for nonlinear wave shaping, we are using nonlinear networks. Nonlinear network consists of nonlinear elements. Those are diodes and transistors. By using diodes and transistor, we design a nonlinear network, and by that way we can alter the shape of sinusoidal signal. Now the classification of nonlinear network. Nonlinear networks are classified into two categories: clippers and clampers. And clippers are again classified into two level and single level and two level. So we are clipping in a direction, in a positive direction, or else in the negative direction. Here we are clipping in the both the directions. And clampers are again classified into positive clampers and negative clampers. We can call it as clipping circuit or clamping circuit. Simply I'm calling it as clipper and clamper. So this will be the classification of nonlinear networks, that is clippers and clampers. Clippers are single level clippers and two level clippers. Clampers are two types: positive clamper and negative clamper. Now let me discuss about clippers. Clipper is a circuit which will remove undesired part from the waveform. By transmitting, it transmits only the desired part which is above or below the reference level. Clipping means cutting and removing a part. So clipper circuit, that means clipper is a circuit which removes an undesired part of the waveform and transmits only desired part. So clippers can also be called as voltage or current limiters, or amplitude selectors, or slicers. We have two types of clippers. One is single level and the second one is two level. Single level clippers has a diode clipper. In the diode clippers we have a series diode combination and a shunt diode combination with a reference voltage. And in the two level clippers we are using diodes as well as transistors. And about clamper is a circuit which will fix the one extremity to the at a reference level. We are fixing one extremity level, that means positive extremity or else negative extremity to a particular level of reference. So these clampers are positive P clamper or negative P clamper. That means negative clamper can be called as positive P clamper, and positive clamper can be called as negative peak clamper. With and without references, we can use this circuit with a reference or without a reference. Clampers can also be called as DC inserters or DC restorers or DC reinserters. So we will explain in detail in the clamping video. Now we will discuss about clippers in detail. Clippers design. We have to consider three considerations to design a clipper, and the first one is one diode, may connect in series or shunt, and one resistor and one reference level. Reference level is a fixed voltage. And the second combination for clipper is two diodes and reference levels, and resistors also there. And the third one is transistor and resistors. So these are the three combinations of design of a clipper: one diode, one resistor, one reference level. These will come under single level clippers, and these will come under two level clippers. First one, single level clippers. So I'll explain the clipping process and what is the operation of single level clipper in this video. In the next video I will explain all the clippers in single level. So clipping can be done in 6 ways. One is positive clipping, that is positive peak clipping, negative peak clipping, and positive peak above reference, and negative peak above reference, and positive peak below reference, and negative peak below reference. So these are the 6 types of clipping processes. One is positive peak clipping, negative peak clipping, positive peak above reference level, negative peak above reference level, and positive peak below reference level, and negative peak below reference level. Just I'll show the output to visualize these clippings. So let us take one signal. So positive peak clipping means that, so we are cutting all the positive part, then we got an output like this. Only negative part will be there in the output. So in the negative peak clipping, the negative peak will be clipped out. So positive peak will be there in the output. So positive peak reference means that we are taking a reference as in the for positive level. For negative peak we are taking the reference, that is plus VR, this minus VR. This is for positive peak clippings, and this will be the reference for negative peak clippings. So if we clip the positive peak above reference level peak will be clipped out, that means removed. So this part will be there. So the output will be like this. So if positive peak below reference, that means we are removing this part, and this will be our output. Okay, if we clip the negative peak, so above reference means that we are clipping the above waveform. So we have the output like this. So if we remove the positive peak below reference, that means this will be the reference voltage and this will be clipped, then we have an output like this. So this is positive peak clipping, negative peak clipping, positive peak above reference, positive peak below reference, negative peak above reference, and negative peak below reference. So these are the types of clippings for single level clippers. So now let's see the operation. Operation will be explained by 2 ways. One is series connected diode and shunt diode. That means we are connecting in series with the input. So shunt means we are connected the diode in shunt. That means that at the output we have the diode. So in series means we have a diode like this. So we have a resistor here. So if we connect an input here, this will be the input we are supplying. That means we are supplying a square wave. No, we have to alter our sinusoidal signal shape. So if we given this signal as input to the diode, then what will happen? Whenever positive peak occur, the diode will conduct. So we got a positive signal up to here. So whenever negative peak will occur, then diode will off. It will be in off, so there is no output. So the series diode can be explained in two ways. This would be the first, and this would be the second. In the second, we are connected the diode like this. So if we supply input like this, so whenever positive peak occur, the diode will be in the reverse biased condition. So it will be in open, so there is no output at the output port. We are neglecting V gamma here. So if we connect this negative to this diode, then it will be in forward bias. It acts as short circuit. Then whatever the input we are supplying, that will be presented output. So this will be the operation of a series diode. And again, shunt diode can be explained by using two ways. First one, diode should be connected like this. So if the signal is like this, whenever positive peak occur, then the diode will be in reverse bias condition. So by that, it is in reverse bias, then there is no short line here, so we got output. Whenever negative peak occur, so the diode is in short circuit. Whatever the input we are supplied, that will tend to earth, so there is no output. So in the second condition, the diode will be like this. So if we supply our input like this, so whenever positive peak occur, the diode will be in forward biased condition. So if it is in forward bias, there is no output. The output will be 0. Whenever negative peak occur, then the diode will be in reverse bias condition. Reverse bias condition means it will be acts as open circuit. Then what will be the input here? That will be transmitted to output. So this is our output waveform. So by that way, we can explain the operation of series diode and shunt diode. So this is the operation of clipper. In the next video, I will explain all the clippers and clampers. Thank you.